The Iowa football players and coaches spoke to media today outside of the new practice facility, but we're standing outside Kinnick Stadium where the Hawkeyes will kick off their 2015 season in just 28 short days against Illinois State. I'm Laura Belanda.
And I'm Taylor Brooks. The Hawkeyes just 3 days into fall camp. Today, their first day of pads, so obviously a lot to cover. But the biggest question, is CJ Beathard ready?
And from what I gathered, the players and coaches definitely seem to think so.
The connection that he has with them, it's really good. Just with us running backs, a relationship that we have, just because all the practice that we put even off the field and in film, just with each other, even when we're not, even when it's not the time that we're here working out, with the coaches, with the strength staff, we always try to meet up and do stuff on our own.
But don't cancel out the redshirt freshman Tyler Wiegers. Head coach Kirk Ferentz said he has seen a lot of improvement from the young quarterback.
Equally excited, not to suggest that Tyler's on the same level, but he continues to make a lot of progress too. And we were confident that he would. He's a quality young man. He's totally invested, highly intelligent. He's got good skills. So he's playing a little bit faster out there, a little bit more confident, and I think it's a two positive development so far.
And Taylor, speaking of young, a lot of the positions are looking for some more of the inexperienced players to step up. After the loss of Brandon Sheriff and Andrew Donnell last year, the offensive line is definitely one of those positions that's looking for some new leaders.
One thing about veteran players, they make bad plays. They all do. But they have the ability to move on very quickly from a bad play. Young guys have a tendency to let a bad play fester and multiply.
I feel more comfortable with everything on the field. Stuff's starting to slow down a little bit, and it's a credit to the coaches, the strength staff, getting us stronger, and these older guys, it's huge learning from them.
That O-line may be young, but they still have senior Austin Blythe. Talked about a lot today was Boone Meyer. But I feel like with every position, they still have one upperclassman who is willing to take that leadership role, and that stays true with the wide receivers.
Jake Hillier and Tavon Smith are definitely a couple of the upperclassmen that are going to make some impact downfield and hopefully take some younger receivers with them.
I'm critiquing everything I do. If I drop a pass, I'm down doing push-ups. If somebody else drops a pass, I'm making sure they do theirs. And we just got to make sure we're getting better every day and doing what we got to do to be successful as an offense.
And among those upperclassmen, Matt Vanderberg as well, the junior, and he believes that those young players will have no problem going into their roles.
We've been helping out with young guys, trying to make them understand the concepts and whatnot. Right now, they're just working on their own positions and teaching the concepts as they go along. But Tavon as well, been able to bring up the young guys and bring them up to speed. We understand that that's our role, and we're embracing it.
Now, we heard Coach Ferentz say over and over again today that basically things are up in the air, and I'd have to agree with him at this point.
Yeah.
But for more on Iowa's Media Day, check out DailyIowanSports.com.
For Laura Belanda, I'm Taylor Brooks, and we'll see you on game day.